go. I've got the little tri-axle trailer hooked up, still my last load of lumber. Thankfully, we're not getting more lumber. I have a metal order I gotta pick up for the garage. So, the little trailer that I've been using to haul the sheet metal for the garage, siding and the roofing and all that still has all the siding on it. I had stopped putting siding on the side because I had help. And while I had old Cookie Jarvis for 2 weeks, I don't know where he is this week. He's a no-show. Like I said, I guess he fell into the honey pot. That's the only time I never hear from when I can't get a hold of him. He's got himself a new girl. So, last week, I ordered the roof tin metal for the upstairs. This will be the last of the roofing. It was too windy yesterday. It was 20, 25 mile an hour wind gusts. It don't sound like a lot. It's fine for cutting the grass and cleaning up, putting up purlins. But you try to lift a 17-foot by 3-foot wide light gauge steel into the air, it's taking it right out of your hands. And as sharp as that stuff is, you don't want to risk it. So I'm headed to the place I buy my metals from. Is called BMR. I'm supposed to pick it up Friday. Today's Thursday, after that Friday. So my help, like I said, Cookie Jarvis being a no-show, put me behind on a lot. So yeah, these boys are Amish, whatever, however you pronounce it, depending on what part of this country. A lot of them are actually moving away from my area. There used to be a lot of them in Southern Maryland, but a lot of them are moving away due to the fact that it's becoming so crowded. We have a naval base not too far, and once NavAir came down, this area has been just ridiculously blowing up. Some ways it's a good thing, some ways it's a bad thing. One, because we get neat stores. Like, I'm very excited about getting a Harbor Freight in Waldorf. A lot of people trash on Harbor Freight, but let me tell you what. If you're in a pinch and need a weird tool to do a weird job, or you only plan to do a certain type of thing a few times, the stuff there is well worth the money. I bought one of their pipe benders. I mean, obviously you guys have seen me use it. I've built bumpers with it. I've built other things with it, ladder racks, all kinds of stuff. I plan to build a bunch of other stuff coming with it as well. I also have a tubing bender I bought and I've yet to use for Eastwood. But that thing I think was like $160 because I bought the one with all the dies. It was 16 ton. My first job that I bought that thing with is I built bumpers and brush guards and ladder racks for one of those little Japanese micro trucks. This guy goes hunting, camping with it. Shoot, that thing. I made $2,800 on that job. Well, that's what I charged him. In the end, I think I made $2,000. Not bad for a tool that cost me $120, $200 maybe. But I had to drive 2 hours to get it. So they're putting one to put it where it's like 45 minutes from my house. our metal, headed home. I've already pre-measured my roof. Going this way, it's 35 feet, 7 inches. This way, it's 35 feet, 9 inches. So that means we are 1 inch out of square. So what you do is put diagonally. I have one of the tow straps from going off-road with the Legacy buggy, and a lift and sling with a come-along. So basically put that on the long end, and I'm going to go up on the roof with my big old tape measure, my 100-footer, and measure it out. I've already cranked it so it's a little on the tight side, to where I can actually reach through the roof, because there's nothing covering obviously, and reach the handle. You see the handle? See, there's a handle right here, and give it a couple of good cranks. Now I said I'd show you how I was doing this once I had it figured out. So I've already actually done this twice now. I got 2 of them up there. I'm taking one of these bar clamps. They came with plastic covers. I don't know where any of them went. Since I'm doing metal work and normal woodwork, I don't usually use them because it makes them slide. But in this instance, I did the first one without putting any kind of protection on there, and it left the circle mark. Like I said, you're not going to see it, but later down the line, that could start rusting in that area. So then got a rope with our carabiner. I'm only doing 1 sheet at a time. I stood 2 up, and two pieces is pretty heavy. So I'm just doing 1 piece, and instead of standing them all up and then pulling them one up at a time, which I contemplated doing that, but like I said, the wind's kicking a little bit. I don't want it blowing over and bending it in half or dinging it up or anything like that. So I'm gonna pull it up. Once this one's nailed down, I'm gonna see if I can take the camera up, and then I'll show you the process from up there. The wind's blowing a little bit, so hoping for the best. I got a tripod set up on the roof. I've got like three or four panels up now, I guess. So I've already got the next one set up. I'm gonna drag it. That's how I do it. Excuse me. A lot of the guys that do this for a living, they actually lay all the sheets out. Take like called the awl, or looks like an ice pick. Mark out the 1 sheet, get them nice and straight and equal with each other, and put the awl in there and just hammer it through. You can get quite many sheets that way. It'll puncture the right many, and those it doesn't puncture the next couple of sheets, it still at least dimples it. But like I've stressed before, my rough cut, as it's drying and as I'm putting it down, it gets bows to it. How often do you see a perfectly straight tree? One of the reasons why when you buy lumber, most of it is pretty straight, is they put a whole bunch of it like on a train car and back it into a kiln and like and kiln dry it that way. It's strapped it down so to keep it from bowing.
So it dries in that position. Sometimes, you know, they take them down somewhere between 12 and 22% moisture content, but they can still dry out in bow. So I'm gonna keep it doing it this way, one panel at a time, because who knows where I might just give up for the day, because I do have to go back to work tomorrow morning, and 4:30 a.m. comes really early. So I don't keep putting my camera within further risk, potential danger, I'm gonna go ahead and put it down.